Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small cap space every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next rate small cap investments. Thursday, August the 26th. I've got two great press releases for you. Let's start you off first with China. You know how much we love China around here. It's APWR Energy Generation, trades on the NASDAQ. APWR, they announced their Q2 financial results. These are unaudited as usual. The company, a little bit about them, they're a provider of distributed power generation systems in China and a manufacturer of wind turbines. Going to get to that in a second. Here are the highlights. Revenues up 30% to $74.8 million. That compares over the last quarter last year. 30%, big number there, especially when you talk about up to $74.8 million. Gross profit up 51% to $11.6 million, and the gross margin was 15.5% versus 13.4% last year. So looks like they got some pricing power, or they've been able to reduce costs. But either way, gross margin looks great. Let's talk about their balance sheet as of June 30th. Cash equivalents, and restricted cash, 182.7 compared to $180 million at the end of 2009. Prepayments, deposits, other receivables, $86.7 million versus $52.5 million at the end of 2009. Now, if that's primarily prepayments and deposits, that's great. If receivables are on the way up, that might not be a great sign, so you have to do a little more digging there at that number. On the liability side, short-term loans outstanding, that jumped pretty significantly from $19.9 million to $63.1 million. Working capital increased by $22.6 million, up to $178 million. Finally, shareholders' equity up to $357 million compared to $252 million at the end of December 2009. So overall, a pretty good press release, definitely worth digging around. I did find this. March 2009, they entered into an agreement to establish a joint venture partnership with GE Drivetrain Technology. I'm going to assume that's General Electric. This to produce wind turbine gearboxes in China. Now, you're going to have to go do due diligence on that. Company closed at $7.54 yesterday. That's important because its 52-week high is $21.04. So they're way off that. You're talking about almost 2/3 off of that. Their low $6.76. So they're butting right up against a 52-week low. So there's a lot of research to be done here. Maybe some indication of troubles, or this may be indication of they may actually be turning things around, and you may be able to get back in on the swing. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Next up, Rainy River, TSX Venture, under the stock symbol RR. They announced that results from the South Zone returned 7.83 grams per ton of gold over 3 meters. There was a strong intersection of 2.53 grams per ton of gold over 24 meters, which included the headline number I just gave you. The company says the intersection lies approximately 100 meters above a hole that recently intersected 25.6 grams per ton of gold, 184 grams per ton of silver, and 0.3% copper over 4 meters. So they've definitely got something going on in there. They're saying they've recently begun infill drilling, and they're saying that they've come back with encouraging results. Here's one example, 1.56 grams per ton of gold over 25 meters. Go take a look at the rest of those numbers. Rainy River's key asset is the Rainy River Gold Project. They say they've got over $60 million in treasury, and as a result, they're well funded to conduct a dual-focused drilling program. Closed yesterday, $6.04. Pretty good performance this year. $1.95 on the 52-week low, $6.85 on the 52-week high. That's a wrap. As always, quality over quantity. Two great press releases for you. We got China. We got resources. If you look for more great small cap, mid cap information, you're watching this on Globe Investor, then look below me or to the left of me. You're going to see a bunch of great content, recent press releases, recent interviews about companies that you should potentially be looking into. And as always, get stuff to the front page of AGORACOM. Watch the show. Take a look at the best headlines from our sponsor over the past few days, and get into our marketplace. Succinct descriptions of a lot of companies. You can filter the list by industry and exchange, so you can find the one that best suits your portfolio. That's a wrap. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.